Okay, it's another day, and it's a coding day, so I'll work on the actions again. First, I just want to identify what part is what. Okay, so right now I have the 6 speed, where if I am attacking with something, I get printed 2 errors of attack has no animation. In addition to that, depending on the order of the normal block, which is this block, um, and the special block, one might overwrite one attack will overwrite the other. Um, so to fix this, I need to make it so that only one normal or one special is placed first. Um, so if I just place here, if I do this and try the fireball, I get the knockdown button, meaning I am able to stop that, um, get only through this block, and then I'm attacking, so I stop and don't use this block at all. However, if I place this above, and place this between the two, here, no, one, like this, I get the fireball, and I only get one, has no animation. But if I press just play kick, I get one as well. So that fixes double calls. Um, this is also just pretty big, I guess. I think this one has more conditions rather than this one. But this one's also just more of a complicated function. Um, I could break them into special moves. Sorry, into 2 separate functions. So like, get normal and get special move as well. Let's split it to like three simple parts. First off, we got the grounded attack set, and then the crouching set, and then the air set. Oh yeah, this is the air set. This isn't too bad. And they all have the same three block structure, which is condition, secondary condition. Uh, I think, actually, it's a little different. Anyway, never mind that. So with this working, we can input a special move and only input one of them. Um, if I do fireball, I can then kick as long as fine. I can spam like kick, I can spam, yeah, literally any button that I'm pressing. Wait, why is heavy punch not going into another attack? Oh yeah, I don't have combo attack set up. If I just uncomment this would probably do it. Okay. Right now you can hold a button and it will do the same attack, which is maybe not the best way to do it. It's another problem that could be done better. Um, Comment here that this is combo content. Okay. You say press, but what happens if I change them to just press? Yeah, I think that works. I don't see too many problems right now. But it also does make it like impossible to work with in frame by frame mode. It's a little bit annoying, but still. So I don't see too much problem with using just press with that function. But right now we have the input filter as well. Where is this function being used? It's not that it's being used somewhere, it's that it's updating the inputs of current frame, which updates input history. Meaning I should check where input history is to find where this function is really being used. That or buffer array. History, check for attacks. Where else is it used? Anytime I'm checking for an attack, it's used. Okay, let me check buffer then. Is it just being used for some use cases? Okay. I guess for this, since I have a function already, I should be using get attack button, which returns an integer value. I should instead be checking for something in the input history. Input history sequence, what if it's just a nested array? Nope, that's not anything. It's gonna be hard to navigate this function, or this stuff. Has what? Any attack button. Okay. Yeah, no, that's just, uh, that's different problem then. I guess I kinda need this to have a function for get attack button. Because apparently I don't have really a space for it. Because this is get attack button with or is royal as long as actually every single one gets appended or not. Also just right here as well, get attack button, but it's just a little integer. Yeah, I guess that's kinda necessary. Okay. So, am I choosing all our actions properly? Attacks are working. Oh no, attacks are working. But one is also holdable. Wait, are they all holdable or is it just these two? Why is it just these two buttons? No, it's solely just light kick. Oh yeah, because it's just a light kick button. It's not holdable because I changed the function there. Alright, okay. Go back. Change all of these really to just pressed. Okay. Yep, those are fine. This comment's not necessary anymore. I can just use this to go here. because it's the same call essentially, as we have a variable we saved it. So I can hold the button for a special move, but does that really ruin anything? Normals exist as well. I think this function could be used for the normals as well, if there's like one set for the crouching and other stuff. It might be better, it might not be, but since this works and it's not too complicated, I'm going to keep it as this. Um, Maybe I have a sort order. Either here or up top. So right now I have the dictionary being the biggest bottleneck for movement inputs, but I also still need to do manual coded placing of every attack here. Like this entire block of just exports for the attack, I feel like should just be something else, man. Just to deal with it being in this function because it's just so much. And also making it so that if another function or another script might help. Great new script attack list. Do I change it into a resource? It could be a resource. Would be a resource. Oh, if it's a resource, can I export things? Mm, can I export a node or a resource? I forget. I forget if I can do that. Shift at export var node colon node. Yep. So I can't be a resource. Component scripts, create new script, attack, list. Create. All this is supposed to have. Okay. You also need a class name. Okay. I shall take the input manager and grab everything from this point up. the dictionaries, the special moves, the attack pads, normal, heavy, light, heavy kick, front kick, up to this point? Mirrors? Okay. Go to attack list. Control A. No, don't control A, that would actually break things. Control V. Why are you dying? Those are not declared. Okay. Attack list. Go to the input manager. Extends attack. Attack list. Okay. So did I get that here as well? Yeah. Okay. Then I need to grab these. Read that. Control X, I think might be fine. Go here. Control V. That fixes all the things in this one. This here seems like it should work. Is there anything that makes less sense to be here as well? I think in the ready function, what is defined here? Yeah, actually these might be better off in the... I think this entire ready function really. Antagonist. Call the ready function at the end. Okay, and unexpected indents. Did not grab the ready part of the ready function. Come here. I should probably do super.ready first, then name. If dot name equals change name. No, just do this. Call it. See if attack list does anything problematic. If I run this, no errors. Input manager enabled. So it does call it the input manager, which is good. But I also didn't check the name here. Or change the name here. Which might be fine. Like, this is more of a class that's going to be used before everything else. Class. Almost. Like a resource. to hold the way to any export variables. Just freaking 100 lines of export variables and onReady variables. Okay. Next up, we got DPs. And then whatever else we want to put in for this thing. Our direction lookup array, which I decided to just put here. Even though this is actually more of a input thing. My gosh, so much less stuff. This documentation piece should be with its actual part. Input manager. Not smaller, but there's still a ton of commented parts of like different intents. Like this weird, it's just the original choose action function. Is there anything wrong with this right now? Well, one is not generally implemented for all of the special moves, which is a thing that I need to fix, maybe. The ability to attack with different special moves is done. What else is there? Let me check the to-do list for this. Yeah, I'm not sure what to look for. I guess I should be putting in more attacks for the attack list. So, light kick is done, heavy kick, light punch, heavy punch. Absolutely no quarter circles are done. Let me click on this just to see what the hell is happening here. No, that's fine. Okay. Down quarter circle forward for all four of the main buttons. Heavy punch, heavy kick, heavy punch. Um, let's go with back, which we already had an export category for. And then just type in back here. So now those are doing things for when I need to use them. Um, Can I go export subcategory? It is a subgroup. Define a new subgroup for the following exported properties as a self-organized group since vector dot subgroups are considered like groups, but they need a parent group to exist. The export group. But I'm using category, am I not? Yeah, what the hell? Define a new group, helps organize them, and the expector groups can be added with optional prefix, which would make the group only consider properties that have this prefix. The group we will break on the first property that doesn't have prefix. Without prefix, the group ends with the next group category. You can also group by using edges from parameters. Okay, well, I use the annotations I got a quick links thing. It's recommended to use group and subgroup. Okay, I might be using those then. Let me start with export category. So this would be group, name, prefix. What was the prefix again? Define a new group for the following export properties. This helps organize groups, and the inspector groups can be added with an optional prefix, which would make the group only consider things with the prefix. Okay. Okay. And then subgroup. How does that end up working? I click normal tags. Cool. Subgroup. Wait, why do you define two? Oh, because so many things are actually assigned. Cool. Okay. Can I indent these? Ah, that's annoying. Category, subgroup, subgroup. Cool. So that's the normal text. Then this should be group at export group on special moves. And this is subgroup. This is also a subgroup. Save that, and then we've got a significantly more condensed thing, which is so much better to deal with. At least in the editor. Because then you can go like, okay, I need to go to the normal text, this button, and then I need to assign the light kick attack to this attack. Hopefully a lot easier to work with. Okay. And then we have the same thing for forwards facing special moves and backwards facing special moves. Alright, now to continue with what we were doing before. we have down quarter circle forward light kick, which is literally one button on both sides. And then we've got the back version. So the back move is down, quarter, circle, back, light kick. So down, quarter, circle, left. I believe. If I set something to down, quarter, circle, left, and press down, quarter, circle, left, light kick, I should get whatever down, quarter, circle, back is if I'm facing the right direction. And since this is automatically flipping them, it should be fine. Yeah. And then we've got the light punch dictionary, which this should be back. Yeah, so I've set it up so that the left and right changes on the two sides. Okay, that's the dictionaries for... I'm going to put all the right dictionaries first so that the left dictionaries are less in the way of the right dictionaries, because the left dictionaries are just take dictionary, flip it. All special motions, so then this would need to be copied and pasted for all of the moves that are not the same. So if we had light kick, so we'll need heavy kick and heavy punch as well. Okay, these don't exist yet, so we will make them right now. So take these, actually I take one, LCV, remove this and put null, take the light kick, heavy punch, no heavy kick, sorry. Also put null here because there's nothing to find yet. Copy it, paste it, heavy punch. And I believe that's the 4 dictionaries that we need. Right heavy punch, right light kick, light heavy punch, light kick, light punch, heavy punch. They're all facing right. Then we need these ones to be essentially the same, but also we need for the backs. So this one would be heavy punch. This would have to change to heavy kick in all of these. Right? Heavy punch. Okay. And then apparently this doesn't exist yet, so right heavy kick dictionary is not working? What? Because that is not capitalized. Okay. So then, once all the export variables for just the regular attacks are defined, you can plug them in, and they should just do what you need to do, I think. Yeah. Um, since this has now been separated out of the input manager, it's just easier to work with, I feel. So that anytime I need a new special move or whatever, I can go to this thing. Call it move list instead. Just breaks the input manager, which we can fix by going all the way to the top and changing that back. Alright. Everything is fine. The moves should work. There are no back special moves. Behavior base is not really used for the host there. Okay. 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 So now we just have anything that comes with player inputs, hopefully. And then input history that's also kind of player dependent. Otherwise, if it's an AI, we can just start attack on whatever frame we need to start. Okay, I think that's good. That gets what we need. So now it's nice and compact, taking up very little space on the right. That is something. I think I should also probably be using a group here as well, just to make things a little bit better. Export group, save it, player info, now it just expands all those out. And then baked inputs is its own thing. Okay, makes it a lot easier to work with. Okay, okay, okay. So it's either make moves or finish a grab. I believe are the last two things that need to be done. Well, make a grab or just make a character in general. There's like not much left for a character needing to be created, other than just how I want them to fight, what their fighting style is going to be, which is also going to be dependent on the story. Hmm. Okay. Anything else? I don't. I don't know. I should spend some time actually setting up alerts. Maybe I'll have a stream for that. Could be tomorrow. Could be some other day. Could be next year, really, even. I'll have to decide. Anyways, I am going to end it here. Call it a day because I need to rest. Bye bye.